Welcome to Outdoor Oasis Ideas. Today, we're diving into the world of front yard landscaping with beautiful flowers. A well-designed front yard not only enhances your home's curb appeal, but also creates a welcoming entrance for both you and your guests. When designing a front yard landscape with flowers, it's essential to consider the overall style of your home. The landscaping should complement the architecture and color scheme of your house. For a cohesive look, choose flowers and plants that harmonize with your home's exterior. Start by assessing the sunlight conditions in your front yard. Different areas may receive full sun, partial shade, or full shade. This information is crucial for selecting the right plants that will thrive in each specific location. Consider the layout of your front yard and how you want to guide visitors to your front door. Create a clear, welcoming path using flowers and plants to frame the walkway. This not only directs traffic, but also adds visual interest and fragrance as people approach your home. When selecting flowers for your front yard, think about creating year-round interest. Choose a mix of perennials, annuals, and flowering shrubs that bloom at different times of the year. This ensures your front yard remains colorful and vibrant throughout the seasons. For spring blooms, consider planting tulips, daffodils, and hyacinths. These bulbs can be planted in the fall and will emerge in early spring, providing a cheerful burst of color after winter. Pair them with early blooming perennials like hellebores or pulmonaria for a diverse spring display. As spring transitions to summer, incorporate plants like peonies, irises, and alliums. These stunning flowers create a dramatic effect and are perfect for creating focal points in your landscape. Surround them with lower growing plants to create depth and texture in your flower beds. For summer-long color, include classic favorites like roses, daylilies, and coneflowers. These hardy perennials are low maintenance and provide reliable blooms year after year. Mix in some annual flowers like petunias, marigolds, or zinnias for constant color throughout the summer months. Don't forget about late summer and fall bloomers. Plants like black-eyed Susans, asters, and sedums will keep your front yard looking vibrant as the seasons change. These flowers also attract butterflies and bees, adding life and movement to your garden. When planning your flower beds, consider the principle of layering. Place taller plants towards the back of the bed, medium-height plants in the middle, and shorter plants in the front. This creates a tiered effect that allows all plants to be visible and creates depth in your landscape. Use repetition in your flower choices to create a sense of cohesion and flow in your front yard. Repeat certain plants or colors throughout your landscape to guide the eye and create a harmonious design. This doesn't mean you need to plant in rigid patterns. Aim for a natural, organic look. Consider incorporating flowering shrubs into your front yard design. Plants like hydrangeas, lilacs, or rhododendrons can provide structure and height to your landscape while also offering beautiful blooms. These shrubs can serve as anchor plants in your design, around which you can plan your perennial and annual flowers. Don't overlook the importance of foliage in your flower-focused landscape. Plants with interesting leaves, like hostas, eucheras, or ornamental grasses, can provide texture and color even when flowers aren't blooming. These plants can also serve as a beautiful backdrop to your flowering plants. When choosing colors for your front yard flowers, consider creating a color scheme. You might opt for a monochromatic look using different shades of the same color, or choose complementary colors for a more vibrant effect. Remember that the colors you choose can affect the perceived size of your space. Cool colors like blues and purples can make an area feel larger, while warm colors like reds and oranges can make it feel more intimate. Think about incorporating some fragrant flowers near your front entrance or along walkways. Plants like lavender, roses, or lilies can provide a wonderful sensory experience for anyone approaching your home. Just be mindful of any potential allergies when selecting fragrant plants. Consider the maintenance requirements of the flowers you choose. While a high-maintenance garden can be stunning, it's important to be realistic about the amount of time you can dedicate to garden care. There are many beautiful, low-maintenance options available that can create a stunning landscape with less upkeep. Don't forget about the importance of proper soil preparation. Most flowers thrive in well-draining, nutrient-rich soil. Before planting, amend your soil with compost or other organic matter to improve its structure and fertility. This will give your flowers the best possible start and lead to healthier, more vibrant plants. Think about incorporating hardscaping elements to complement your floral landscape. A well-placed bench, arbor, or trellis can provide structure and visual interest to your front yard. These elements can also serve as support for climbing flowers like clematis or morning glories. Remember to plan for different heights in your flower beds. Tall, spiky flowers like delphiniums or hollyhocks can add vertical interest, while low-growing flowers like alyssum or creeping phlox can spill over edges and soften hard lines in your landscape. Think about the view of your front yard from inside your home. Plant taller flowers or shrubs strategically to frame windows and create beautiful vistas from inside. This allows you to enjoy your floral landscape even when you're indoors. Consider incorporating some evergreen plants into your flower-focused landscape. While they may not provide showy blooms, evergreens offer year-round structure and can serve as a beautiful backdrop for your flowering plants. They're especially valuable in winter when many other plants are dormant. Don't overlook the potential of container gardening in your front yard landscape. Strategically placed containers filled with colorful annuals can add pops of color and allow you to easily change your display seasonally. They're also great for adding height variation to your design. Think about creating a welcoming entrance with flowers. Frame your front door with containers of colorful blooms or plant flowering vines to grow up trellises on either side of the entrance. This creates a focal point and draws the eye to your home's entrance. Consider the maintenance needs of your flowers when planning your landscape. Group plants with similar water and sunlight needs together to make care easier. This practice, known as xeriscaping, can help you create a more sustainable and water-efficient garden. Remember to include some plants that provide winter interest in your front yard design. Plants with interesting bark, like dogwoods, or those that hold on to their berries through winter, like holly, can keep your landscape looking attractive even in the coldest months. Don't forget about the importance of edges in your flower beds. Clear, well-defined edges between your lawn and flower beds can give your landscape a polished, professional look. Consider using materials like stone, brick, or metal edging to create crisp lines. Think about how your floral landscape will look at night. Include some plants with light-colored or white flowers that will show up well in low light. You might also consider adding some landscape lighting to highlight key plants or features after dark. Consider the four-season appeal when selecting flowers and plants. While spring and summer often steal the show, there are many plants that offer beautiful fall color or winter interest. Aim for a balance that keeps your front yard looking attractive year-round. Remember to plan for proper spacing when planting your flowers. While it can be tempting to plant closely for immediate impact, remember that plants will grow and spread. Proper spacing ensures each plant has room to reach its full potential without overcrowding. Think about creating layers of blooms in your flower beds. By choosing plants that bloom at different times, you can ensure there's always something in flower. As one plant finishes blooming, another will be coming into its peak. Consider incorporating some plants with interesting textures into your floral landscape. Plants like lamb's ear with its soft, fuzzy leaves, or the spiky flowers of sea holly can add tactile interest to your garden. Consider the architectural lines of your home when designing your floral landscape. Use curving flower beds to soften sharp angles, or create more formal, geometric plantings to complement a very structured home design. Think about incorporating some plants with long blooming periods into your design. Plants like coreopsis, catmint, or repeat blooming roses can provide color for months at a time, anchoring your floral display throughout the growing season. Consider creating focal points in your front yard landscape. This could be a specimen tree, a large container with a striking plant combination, or a piece of garden art. These focal points draw the eye and add interest to your overall design. Remember to plan for ease of maintenance when designing your floral landscape. Include paths or stepping stones that allow easy access for weeding, deadheading, and other garden tasks. This will make it easier to keep your front yard looking its best. Think about how you can use flowers to highlight your home's best features. Use taller plants to draw attention to beautiful architectural elements, or plant low-growing flowers to soften the lines of your home's foundation. Consider the environmental impact of your flower choices. Opt for plants that are well suited to your climate and don't require excessive watering or chemical treatments to thrive. This approach is not only better for the environment, but often results in a healthier, more resilient garden. Consider the views of your front yard from different angles. Your landscape should look attractive not just from the street, but also from your front windows and as you approach your home. Plan plantings that look good from multiple viewpoints. Remember to include some plants with interesting seed heads or berries in your design. These can provide visual interest long after flowers have faded, and often attract birds to your garden in fall and winter. Think about how you can use flowers to create a sense of depth in your front yard. Planting blues and purples towards the back of a border can make it appear deeper, while bright colors in the foreground draw the eye forward. Consider creating a cutting garden as part of your front yard landscape. This dedicated area for growing flowers for bouquets can be both beautiful and functional, providing fresh flowers for your home throughout the growing season. Think about how you can use flowers to create a sense of movement in your landscape. Plants that sway in the breeze, like ornamental grasses or delicate flowering perennials, can add a dynamic element to your front yard design. Consider creating themed plantings within your overall landscape. You might have a section devoted to a particular color scheme, or an area featuring plants from a specific region or habitat. These themed areas can add interest and personality to your front yard. Remember to include some long-blooming perennials in your design. Plants like Coreopsis, Salvia, or Echinacea can provide color for months at a time, serving as reliable anchors in your floral display. Thank you for joining us on this exploration of front yard floral landscaping. We hope this video has inspired you to create your own beautiful outdoor oasis. If you enjoyed this content and want more gardening tips and landscape inspiration, please subscribe to Outdoor Oasis Ideas and hit the notification bell to stay updated on our latest videos. Don't forget to share your own front yard transformations in the comments below. Happy gardening, and we'll see you in the next video.